Now here she come walking, looking like a zoo. Hi Ella Guru. She know all the colors that nature do.
Good evening, everyone. What you just heard for that introduction is by Captain Beefheart. It's a song called Ella Guru off of his 1969 album Trout Mask Replica. And I think right now is the opportunity to talk about a couple things. Number one, Kings are playing the Edmonton Oilers in the playoffs starting tomorrow. Go Kings. All right. There is but one franchise that actually does a great job of being Stanley Cup champions, and that's the LA Kings. Okay? That's it. Do not let a Canada team take that Stanley Cup. No way. No. Just got to give it to my Canadian friends. But let's talk about some changing tastes. Now, back in, I don't know, it was maybe 23, back 1996, 97. And I had started getting into the music of Frank Zappa. I picked up a copy of the album. It was a record, Frank Zappa Live in Fillmore East. What a great gosh darn album that was. And started listening to more Zappa and understanding what it was that Frank Zappa was doing. Frank Zappa was, to me, one of the few people I'd list as musical geniuses. Among the list of Frank Zappa, Paul McCartney, musical genius. Gordon Lightfoot, musical genius. Billy Joel, musical genius. Okay, there are some people that I look at, and look, Frank Zappa is one of them. Frank Zappa, here comes a digression. Frank Zappa was also a guy who changed the music industry. There's some people who changed the way things were done. Number one, Led Zeppelin, with Peter Grant as manager, getting full artistic autonomy for Page and the band. Number two was Tom Petty, who, in order to regain ownership of the rights to his songs, actually went bankruptcy. And number three was a lawsuit that was brought by Frank Zappa against his label. I think it was Warner. These are things that changed how the artists actually did. Made a big impact on music itself. Somebody else take a look at Mark Volman of the Turtles. Another Zappa influence right there. That Mark Volman and Howard Kayland actually lost the rights to their name because they signed them away when they were with the Turtles. So they became two side names, Fluorescent Leech, a.k.a. Flo, and Eddie, Flo and Eddie. Note, that's the name of my cats. My wife wanted to get a couple of cats. I conditioned it on that you can get the cats as long as I can name them. The cats' names are Flo and Eddie. It kind of gives an example of the sort of cat that I am. But I listened to Trout Mask Replica the first time, the whole album, and just was, what the heck is this? A couple of years later, it was probably 1998, 1997 and 1998. After I had finished my officer's basic course in Virginia, it was after that, so it had to be in late 97 to maybe spring of 1998. I listened to Trout Mask Replica again. And this time I got it. I saw, oh, good, okay, I see what Beefheart is doing here. And on the second listen, I thought it was brilliant. And then the third listen, I listened to it again and thought, now this is absolutely fantastic. I set it aside for a while. Today I was really tired and just decided to lay down and kind of make it a relaxing day. And I thought, you know what? Let's put on some Captain Beefheart Trout Mask Replica. I'm right back to the first opinion I had of it. Maybe there are times when you understand something and you say, wow, this stuff is great. And it can't be an acquired taste. Understood. I'm not saying anything about the lack. You know, Captain Beefheart had artistic merit to what it was that he was doing. I can still look at it and kind of understand what it was that Beefheart was doing. I can look back to say, back at the time, so I'm like, oh wow, this is great. But I'm significantly older now. That was over 25 years ago. I'm roughly twice the age that I was back when I listened to Beefheart again, and I got it. And now I'm looking at it to say, I get it, but I don't like it. I can go back and listen to some Zappa things. And the benefit of Zappa is he keeps putting stuff out. I understand. A couple of years ago, I found a copy of Joe's Garage in a local bookstore, and I bought it. I treasure that album. Just the album cover of it, and just looking at it. But every now and then, put it on when the kid. It's not something to listen to when the kids are out there. I'm able to share music with my kids. They enjoy Supertramp, Breakfast in America. They're enjoying Alice Cooper. They enjoy Scorpions. They're enjoying Metallica. They're enjoying Ambrosia. This vast variety of music that is just catchy and just good stuff to listen to. Maybe I just wasn't in the right mood for Beefheart today. But you know, you're never in the wrong mood to hear I'd Really Love to See You Tonight by Seals and Croft. You're never in the wrong mood to hear Train of Consequences by Megadeth. Get older, you can kind of understand and realize that there are some wonderful things in this world. Sometimes it's not the right time for it. Captain Beefheart, again, I have the greatest respect for what it was that he did. Just wasn't feeling it today. Led Zeppelin 2. I can listen to Led Zeppelin 2. That's like a gosh darn ice cream sundae. There is never a bad day or a bad time to hear that. There is never, ever a bad time to hear the Side 2 medley on Abbey Road. As somebody who used to play guitar, kind of a semi-pro musician, one of those guys who other people talked about how good I was at it, and me personally, I was good enough to know that I wasn't good enough. Stuff that I can't duplicate. No way I could duplicate ever what Beefheart did. Mind you, I'm also not going to lock myself and my bandmates away for 9 months and keep them absolutely miserable. But there's also no way I can ever duplicate what the Beatles did. You hear a song like Get Back, get a bunch of musicians together, man, we got this thing down, we practiced it, we rehearsed it. And as simple as that song is, there is no way anybody else can ever match that groove. You just can't do it. Again, I'm digressing here. Tastes can change. You can appreciate something. You know, it's kind of like, okay, broccoli. Kid, I didn't like broccoli. Okay, I love broccoli. Later on, right now, I can take it or leave it. It's okay. Guess the same kind of goes through with heart. Captain Beefheart, I appreciate you. I liked what you did. But right now, maybe I'll be in a better mood later on, and I'll go listen to it another time, and I'll say I'll get it. But right now, I'm kind of like, Okay. Yeah, it's just a little bit too weird for me. Okay? Prove me wrong.